Good evening and welcome back. I thought I'd do a little update. It's 20 past 7 in the evening. I haven't got time to do them during the day because I work. So come home from work, had a look at the birds, took dogs for a walk, and I'm back here, so I thought I'd do a little update. Done a little bit of work on the garden on the weekend. I was saying done a bit of work. We just basically cleared a load of rubbish out, went to the dump. Got a bit of patchwork there to do on the lawn. Put down, there was an old aviary there that we took off of the old stock, took off the stock loft. There's an old aviary, and we put the old aviary that was on the young bird loft on the stock loft. So there was obviously a big patch where the aviary was, so raked it and put some seed down. Hopefully it'll take. And down here as well, so we've got plans for the garden this year. We're going to completely transform it. There's a ton bag full of rubbish from doing up the lofts and stuff. That's gone now. So again, just rake through it and put a load of seed down. So from here, I'm going to have a border, some stepping stones going right through the middle. Obviously you see there's a lot of foot traffic here, hence where the ball patches are, the grass. There's no point in grass in it because you can't really use the veranda that much with that trap there. It's a big old trap. So we're going to put some stepping stones along here. That's the old gravel, and I'm going to take that out and put some plum slate chippings down and get one of those circular paving stones that you can make yourself. You buy them from B&Q or whatever. If you're in America, I'm guessing Home Depot or whatever. But they're like mosaic stepping stones but in a circle, so 1.5 meters, and we're going to get all this sorted out and get the garden looking nice. Obviously the lofts have been done now, so it's time to focus on the garden, and obviously the garden right down to the bottom of the house as well. All needs sorting out. We've got a big garden and there's a lot to maintain as well. Obviously weeds grow quite fast and such, so we're sorting that out, but the loft's looking nice, so we'll get the surroundings looking really good as well. So what we're going to do is I'm going to talk about, I've got a question from a fancier, what we put in the water. So we'll just go for a little regime of what we actually give the race birds at the moment, the old birds, the roundabout pigeons, what we give them for feed and water. Just to answer a quick question before, there was a subscriber asked how the trapping's going. So the cocks and hens are trapping really well from that now. Sometimes they do hesitate, but they've progressed a lot, so we're happy with the way they're trapping. They are going to a race this weekend. It's Honiton. It's 109 miles to us. It didn't manage to have a toss this morning because it was thick fog. I got up on top of the ladder, this ladder here that goes up onto that pent roof there, and I can see all the way up the road, about 5 miles usually, but it was just fog. I mean, the visibility was probably about 2 miles, so it's no good. Obviously we train up to 15, so it's no good to us sending them up there in thick fog. It's not a very good idea. So give them a loft fly in this morning. Hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow the weather is better in the morning. It's 6 a.m. in the morning we train them, so the chances are there could be a bit of fog. The day before yesterday there was light rain. We still took them up. They came home perfectly fine. Bloody magpies. that tree is a menace, and there's so many magpies in there. Yeah, so yeah, they went training day before yesterday in light rain. They came home fine, but this morning was fog. It was really thick, so we didn't train them. Just give them a loft fly. They're flying really well around the loft. Got to get them in pretty quick in the mornings, because I get up at 5:30. It's not completely light then, but by 6 o'clock, got about 6 o'clock this morning, and had them out. But I have to get them in quicker than what my father does during the day, because he'll come here during the day after he's finished. And then basically a loft fly in the evening. The hens are doing nearly an hour. The cocks are doing about half hour, 35 minutes, which is fine. They go and train. They're muscled up nicely. They're in really good condition. The skin on the breast muscle is nice and pink. But we'll go through them tomorrow after we get home from work, because it's the last day before basketing. So we'll just go through them. There are a few pigeons in there that won't be going because of snap flights. They've got a couple of weeks until they throw their flights out, the flights that are broken. So hopefully they'll be able to go to the next Oakhampton, which is 4 weeks away. But we'll see. But the trapping's been pretty good, and we're happy with them. So hopefully we have a good race on Saturday. So this is what we do all season. We have tried different mixtures in the past, and we just try and get the best out of our birds. We'll try and tweak things, see. So like last year, we had them on a different mix. We still won a few races, but this year it's a similar mix. It's pretty much the same, but there's a bit more protein in last year's mix. More peas, but we're going to try them on something different this year. And we both feel that the pigeons have been flying around the loft better. They're just doing really well. They're nice and fit. So the mixes, so we've got it all in one bucket here. So these are the mixes that we use. So this is the Sneaky mixture. We've been using this mixture now for 3 or 4 seasons. It's a brilliant mixture. It's really good for a light feed, basically. We give them this religiously every Friday before basketing, and we give it to them their first feed of the day after they come back from training. So love this. As you can see, it's quite small seeds in it. There's hemp, there's safflower seeds, rapeseed, mung beans, which is protein. There's not very many fillers in this mix. I think there's a bit of wheat in there, maybe a bit of paddy rice, but it's all good. They love this mixture. And on basketing, we'll give it to them. So they'll get it on a return from training and before basketing. So before basketing, usually around about 7-8 o'clock in the morning, we'll go in there, throw tight handfuls down through the morning until around about 1 o'clock. And then it's digested really quickly because it's such a small seed, but there's lots of energy in that. Fat converts into energy, so they don't ever go to the marking station or club with a full crop, because you don't want them being sick in the transporter, because you don't know, if birds are in a basket with pigeons with a full crop, there is a chance that them pigeons could be sick on the transporter through obviously motion sickness. It causes them to throw up, and you don't know what other people, how they treat the birds, whether they treat them or not, or if they're everybody's husbandry is different, and everyone's loft bacteria is different. So we never send them with a crop full of food. It's more to encourage them through the time that they're at the loft before basketing to drink, because that's one thing that we really obviously keep an eye on. We want them to drink plenty before they go to a race, because you don't know if they're going to drink on the transport, or they've obviously been basket trained as young ones, so they do drink on the transporter hopefully, but just make sure to keep them hydrated before they go to a race is definitely key. So that's a really good mixture. We've been using that for 3 or 4 seasons now, and we wouldn't ever not use it. It's brilliant stuff. So this is the Bamford's version of Energy Plus. It's called Extreme Energy. There's no protein in that at all. So tomorrow is Thursday, so it's the day before basketing, and they will not have anything else but the sneaky mix in the morning after training, and after a loft fly, after there are 45 minutes or whatever they're flying around the loft, they will have as much as they can eat, as much as they can handle of Extreme Energy. Really, really light mix again, easily digestible. The only protein in it is very, very easily digested, which is the toasted soybeans, and the rest of it is the IC pellets, hemp, safflower seeds, sunflower hearts, rapeseed. Again, very easily digestible. Brilliant mixture. So they'll have all they can eat of that on a Thursday night after the loft fly. And then basketing, obviously, as I just said, they'll have the sneaky mix. But through the week, they'll have this. So this is a mixture of Jerry Plus, which is Versalager, and Versalager Base. See, there is a bit of protein in it, but they're doing very well on it. So it's a decent mix. A lot of carbs in it, a lot of fats. The majority of the protein is coming from the tares and the odd pea or bean. And there is toasted soybeans in there also. A couple of maple peas in there, but it's very light with that. There's not very many in there at all. So they'll have that from a Monday to a Thursday. After every evening fly, they'll get this. It's a good mixture, and that's what we've been feeding them. So the main question was from a fancier saying what was in the water. So normally, I mean, they'll get the odd multivitamin now and again. So maybe, well, on a return from a race, they'll either have honey or they'll just have a cheap multivitamin, like a Harker's multivitamin or whatever you've got. We just give them a boost for when they come home. Electrolytes, to replace any lost salts through obviously exertion from racing. But during the week, we'll put Sanacest in the water. So this is Sanacest. It's from Cest Pharma. It's brilliant stuff. It's just a water cleaner basically. It's making sure that the water's clean, and it will kill any bacteria that's passed through the water, such as spores, pathogens, and viruses basically. So a lot of people back in the day, even now, use Milton, Virkon S in the water. It's all well and good, that's fair enough. I'm not saying it's wrong, not saying it's right, but it also kills good bacteria, gut bacteria, good flora. Gut flora is gone with Milton. It's a mild form of bleach. Virkon is an industrial disinfectant, and it does the job, but it does take out the good bacteria as well. So this Sanacest doesn't do that. It takes out all the harmful shit, basically, like your pathogens, your viruses, your spores, fungus, whatever is in the drinker, and it's not harmful for the gut flora, which is the main thing. So as you can see, I'll just read what it said. Obviously they're going to hype it up to sell their products because that's marketing, but we find it's a really good product. It's I'm not endorsing Cest Pharma at all, but I'll recommend it definitely. So it says, conclusion: fewer antibiotics, fewer illnesses, less stress, better performance, faster shedding, which we have noticed with the skin on the breast. It's not as scaly. Lasting persistence on flights, contribute to strengthening the immune system. Healthy water, healthy pigeons. As I just said to you, they're going to hype it up for marketing, but we've got on with this product really, really well. So we'll continue to use this. Personally, I think, well, me and my dad both think that transporters should have this on the transporter to put it in the water, because it stops cross-contamination. So say if there's birds, there's going to be pigeon fanciers that send their birds with illnesses. It happens. Pigeon fanciers that don't really, well, not say don't care, but they just, they're not bothered. So I think that this is the way forward to go with transporters. That's just my opinion, but we're getting on with this product really, really well. It's, like I said, it's just a water cleaner, and it's cheap. It's £13 a bottle for a litre of this, and it's 10 mil per 2 litres of water. So we're using it for the old birds and the young birds as well. But predominantly, obviously, because they're racing, they're coming into contact with other pigeons. Predominantly the old birds. So they're getting this in the water every day. Apart from a Sunday when they come back, they'll get obviously electrolytes just to give them a little bit of a boost. So that's the answer to the fanciest question. It's called Sanacest. It's from Cess Pharma. We got this from Tumley Lofstud. They also do pigeon products, really good delivery, fast delivery. They got most things in stock from Cess Pharma. Failing that, go on to Cess Pharma's website. But this is a really good product, and we're happy using it. So, and there's no smell to it either. There's no smell, there's no taste, so the pigeons can't really, obviously, if you put stuff in the pigeons' water, they can smell it. Like if you put too much garlic in the water, if you put too much multivitamins that have got like 11 and 1, for instance, it's got a strong taste. The pigeons will dip their head and they will drink it because they've got nothing else to drink, but they'll shake their heads. They won't drink enough. But before basketing, religiously, we always give them clean water, clear water, so that this can go in their water of basketing, because there's no taste to it, and it's a water disinfectant. So there's no issue with that. But we always give them clean water on basketing, because you want them to be as hydrated as possible. As I said before in previous videos, no expert. This is just how we do it, and we're getting on with this product really well. So there we go, guys. It's called Cess Pharma, Sanacest, and it's cheap as chips. And they deliver, if you're in America, they deliver to 38 countries worldwide, including the USA, Philippines, all sorts of places all over the world, all over Europe. So yeah, get onto that if you're interested. But we've definitely seen a difference in the pigeons with the feed, and this in the water is pretty good. But obviously nothing in the bottle is going to help you, was going to make you win any races. You've got to have good pigeons. We believe we've got good pigeons. We've done it with them before, and we're keeping up with the big boys. So there we go, guys. We'll do an update. Hopefully I'll get something sorted for race day and film the birds coming home. I can't make any promises, but I'm going to try and set the tripod up somewhere where we can actually see them come home and trap. But hopefully we have a good race. So hope everyone's having a good racing season so far. Don't know if the guys in the USA are racing yet, but hope you are having a good racing season. The young birds are coming on right on. So I mean, they're not kissing just yet, but they're all going up. And the second team's still out on the trap. We'll get them out on Sunday, probably, because it's day after race. Be a chill day for the old birds. They won't be going out anyway, so we can concentrate all day on the young ones on a Sunday. So there you go, guys. Have a good evening. See you on the next one, and enjoy your pigeons. Cheers.